The Chater handicap, just a field of 7 to run here. We've got Telecom Fighter's second time at the 1800 for him. Money Catcher's out of the Derby. Sava Quinn has placed 2 from 3 course and distance. Enjoying. He's a last start winner at Shah 10 over 1800 metres. He carries an extra £8 for the victory. And Charity Go and Looking Great, they both come out of racing over at Shah 10 as well. And some of that racing has been behind race rival Enjoying. Small field here, Tom, and we know Telecom Fighters likes to go forward. How easy lead is he likely to get?
He should get it fairly easily unless Enjoying wants to make it difficult for him in those early stages. He's drawn 4 Telecom Fighters. Enjoying has drawn 3. Of course, he went forward last start and it didn't work out overly well for Telecom Fighters, Paul. And Money Catcher shouldn't be too far from the speed.
Yeah, he's drawn the outside, but he should get across easy in the small field. Looking Great. There's another one that's led over 1800, but I'm pretty sure he'll let the speed go here. Charity Go gets back, Sunny Star likewise. I think Sava Quinn, he might just push up a little bit more forward than that, but I think he'll be towards the back.
All right, so there is the speed map for race number 4. Money Catcher, he may be the most interesting runner all night. It's a tie at the top of the Trainers' Premiership leading into the meeting. John Size and Money Catcher's trainer, Frankie Law. And this is what he told Nick earlier today.
Frankie, Money Catcher, who's been doing good things for you and your stable through the 4-year-old series, will line up at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. How has he been since his excellent run in the Derby?
Yes, he won really good in the Derby. And then I look at the program, he hasn't got too many distance for him. And so I just pick a Happy Valley, give him another one.
Just reflecting on those runs, Frankie, in the 4-year-old series, I mean, he's run in the Classic Cup, obviously, was very good. He was 3rd there and then 3rd in the Derby. Did you fully expect it with this horse once he stepped up in trip?
I think so, because when I bought this horse, I think he should be a mile to 2000 at least. So it's suitable for this season, the 4-year-old series. But for me, he's won really good on the Cup and then in the Derby.
And he has trialled here at Happy Valley, Frankie. I think that was his very first trial for you. With bringing him to the Valley, is that something that you wanted to do, or was that something that perhaps your hand was forced a little bit given the programme? Would that be fair?
Yes, also, usually Happy Valley, the race should be a little bit weak. Anyway, he trialled in Happy Valley, trial okay, so just let him try.
Yeah, well, you've got a good record at Happy Valley this season. I went and had a look at it, and I think you're either top or second, or you and John are basically fighting that one out as well. Just on this horse's targets, Frankie, I mean, I know he's yet to actually win one in Hong Kong, but given that he is a stayer, do you have anything in mind that you want to try and aim at with this horse?
Depends. This race, if he won good, maybe a little thing about maybe go free, something like that. Yeah, depends by how he wants tomorrow.
The trendy Frankie Law there, Tom. We'll have a quick chat about Money Catcher. I know you're very keen on the horse.
Yeah, I think he's going to be really tough to beat. The format of the Derby, of course, should be strong leading into a race like this behind Romantic Warrior and California Spangler. The 1800 metres should suit, and there's been nothing wrong with his trial here at Happy Valley in the past. So I think he's got a big chance. Barrier 7 won't be a concern either, Paul.
No, it doesn't look like it will be in the small field. He should be able to get across easily enough as well. So, yeah, he looks tough to beat on that form. It looks the strong form lines coming into the race.
All right, that's Money Catcher. We move across now to Telecom Fighters, who's in this replay with a few others. He leads for home here, Telecom Fighters. Including in this race is Sava Quinn, who's got a pretty good record over the 1800 metres. And Sunny Star, he has Group 3 placed, Paul, at Happy Valley as Sunny Star. That was in the January Cup, but he's better form, and his winning form is over shorter distances. Yeah,
I just wondered about the trip for Sunny Star, but look, I think Sava Quinn's going to be the toughest to beat. He's getting up in the ratings now. He's up to a rating of 91. He has been 3rd before off a rating of 93 before here at Happy Valley. So, look, he can perform in this grade, but look, he's the Quinella horse for me.
The only little worry I had about Sava Quinn, I've got him in the top 4, was just his fresh up record. He's had a slight freshen up. He's never gone that well fresh, as we see. Telecom Fighters, who got involved in that speed battle on the dirt last start. He's a 4-time winner from his 23 starts and course and distance here at Happy Valley. Just the one start didn't place on that occasion, but he's certainly got claims on what he has done this season already.
Yeah, just got to give weight away to all these horses as well, doesn't he? I mean, he's got Zach aboard, did get into that speed battle. So, look, he wouldn't want to get into one, and I don't think he will in this race. I don't know if he's totally up to this class. So I think there's some quite nice horses in this race.
Savaquin, Tom, that is him back on the inside. We haven't seen him on race day since the 23rd of February when fourth behind a very informed horse in Cheerful Days. He's been kept ticking over by John Sires with a couple of trials. This is his last one behind A La King.
Yeah, so the two trials, as you mentioned, fourth in this one and eighth in the one prior. He was at the rear in this trial. As you can see, the track this morning was slightly rain affected, and there was no pressure put on him, Paula. Just as I mentioned before, just that little fresh up record does worry me a little.
Yeah, look, Joe Maria, I don't think it's a strong field, is it? So, I mean, he'll get his opportunity, I think, and the trial was fine, and the stable's going pretty well at the moment.
On Joe Moreira, Paul, he's 2 away from 1,200 wins in Hong Kong. Has he got the book to at least ride those two winners?
Yeah, I think he has. I quite like Wizkid. I like Natural Storm. Fairbow runs his race as well, but those first two, I quite like both those two horses. So I think he got the opportunity later on the card. Look, he's got Sure Joyful. It was disappointing last time, I'd have to say, after running well on debut.
Yeah, he was a bit disappointing, and they stay at 1,200 with him again. Fabulous 8 stepping to 1,200 metres, and Sky Forever closed off strongly down the outside. So, as you'd expect, a strong book for Joe.
It is, and honing in on 1,200 Hong Kong wins. Finally, Tom, for this race, there's Enjoying in front. Charity Go is in the blue and purple colours and looking great as on the outside. A number of these are noted 1,800 metre horses, but they have struggled with limited goes around Happy Valley so far.
Enjoying, he's had 3 starts at Happy Valley, hasn't run in the top 4, and he has one of those runs was course and distance. I put it Looking Great, Paul, because I thought he stayed on pretty well. They were bunched together here at the finish, yes, but look, he wasn't too bad, I thought, here, and he's one that has performed over 1,800.
Yeah, he's done okay at Happy Valley of these ones as well. So, yeah, look, I agree. He goes in for me as well, Looking Great, and we know that 1,800 metres is the ideal distance for this horse.
That is a look at some of the replays leading up to Wednesday night's fourth race. Paul, is Derby form the best form?
I think so. Coming into this race, look, he's up against the older horses. Just had that one trial at Happy Valley. That was his first ever trial. Actually, Zach rode him that day. He sort of weakened out a bit, but it was only his first trial. So that's just picking at straws there. I think since then he's gone really well, onwards and upwards, and I think he can win this. So Money Catcher on top, Savaquin second, Looking Great, and then Telecom Fighters. 2, 3, 7 and 1.
Same 4 numbers. Money Catcher on the top. I think he's good enough to win this on the ability that he's shown so far here in Hong Kong. Telecom Fighters, number 1, just has to carry the weight. Savaquin with a slight freshen up, and Looking Great has the light weight. So 2, 1, 3 and 7.